She step into the clubhouse. See how the boys them a drop down. And all the ladies just the holla say. Them no say wahala day. If you don't so you take a busy, make it no dey for. This not a song for the dancer. You move your body, girl, it be like say. You no say wahala day. Now the way where you dey do the things you do, it be like say you get plans for me and you. If I put it on you, you put it on me. What a man can do, a woman can do. So if you do me, I do you. Man no go vex up on the dance floor. Man no go vex, touch me, I touch you. Man no go vex, you say. Man no go vex, I say. Man no go vex.
If you do me, I do you. Man no go vex, step on the dance floor. Man no
So
go
won't you
vex,
give it to me?
I go give it to you.
So make you give it to me some more.
Some more.
You get to see the do me. So make you give it to me. You get to see the do me. So make you give it to me some more. I say you get to see the do me. So make you give it to me. Like the way you dey do me. So make you give it to me some more. So make you do me. Make you do me. Mama, check out the way she twist and whine it, making me feel like I'm grinding. Baby girl, I know say you the I me. After the show and the party for my room, strictly for me and you. We got plenty things to do. So pull up your bump and move, make we groove.
Boy, you know say talk is cheap. I know you were tempted to roll with me. Me, I know be the busy body way you sing. What a man can do, a woman can do so.
If you do me, I do you. Man no go vex up on the dance floor. Man no go vex, touch me, I touch you. Man no go vex, you say. Man no go vex, I say. Man no go vex.
If you do me, I do you.
Man no go vex,
Step on the dance floor.
man no go. So won't you give it to me?
I go give it to you.
So make you give it to me some more.
Some more.
You get to see the do me. So make you give it to me. You get to see the do me. So make you give it to me some more. I say you get to see the do me. So make you give it to me.
By the way you dey do me.
So make you give it to me some more. So make you do me. Baby, they do me, they go. Make you do me.
Oh yeah.
Now the way you they do me. You go wonder, my baby.
Now the way you dey do me. You go wundo.
From the way you they do the things you do, it be like say you get plans for me and you.
Me, I know be the busy body way you sing. What a man can do, a woman can do.
If you do me, I do you. Man no go vex up on the dance floor. Man no go vex, touch me, I touch you. Man no go vex, you say. Man no go vex, I say. Man no go vex.
If you do me, I do you. Man no go vex. Step on the dance floor.
So won't you give it to me?
I go give it to you.
So make you give it to me some more. You get to see the do me. So make you give it to me. You get to see the do me. So make you give it to me some more. I said you get to see the do me. So make you give it to me.
Now the way you dey
So make you give it to me some more. So make you do me. Make you do me. Now the way you they do me. You go wonder, my
Now the
baby.
way you dey do me. You go wundo.
This is the land so rich in culture. This is the land hosting all nations. This is the land so great. making honey flow. This is the land of rain and sunshine. This is the land where football reigns. This is the land so blessed where milk and honey flow.
Though our tribes and tongues may differ, yeah, more than football, we are one.
We are joined together in peace and unity. We are bound strong together. We are one. Welcome to Nigeria 99. You're welcome to Africa. You're welcome to the land where making honey flow. Welcome to Africa. You're welcome to Nigeria 99. You're welcome to the land where making
Ibatago no bodoma, ebe manu angu.
Ibatago no bodoma, ebe bodoti.
Ibatago no bodoma, ebe miri omane.
Ibatago no bodoma, ebe ifunayati. Akinyika posori legura, ekwa posori yolora. Emma gbádùn ara yín, adùn ni yóò gbẹ̀yìn. A kí yín káàbọ̀ sórí ilẹ̀ wúrà, ẹ kú àbọ̀ sórí ọlọ́ràá. Ẹ máa gbádùn ara yín, adùn ni yóò gbẹ̀yìn o.
Barkanku da zuwa kasar mu mai abinci, mai yawan al'adun gargajiya. Muna yi muku barka da zuwa ku huta lafiya. Barkanku da zuwa kasar mu mai abinci, kasa mai al'adun gargajiya. Muna yi muku barka da zuwa ku huta lafiya.
Welcome to Nigeria, Africa. Well, milk and honey flow.
Ibatago no bodoma, ebe miri omane.
Ibatago no bodoma, ebe ifunayati. A kí yín káàbọ̀ sórí ilẹ̀ wúrà, ẹ kú àbọ̀ sórí ọlọ́ràá. Ẹ máa gbádùn ara yín, adùn ni yóò gbẹ̀yìn o.
Barkanku da zuwa kasar mu mai abinci, kasa mai al'adun gargajiya. Muna yi muku barka da zuwa ku huta lafiya.
to Nigeria 99. You're welcome to Africa. You're welcome to the land where making honey flow. You're welcome to Africa. You're welcome to Nigeria 99. You're welcome to the land where making flow.
Gbogbo ọmọ àgbáyé, àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá, ọmọ Oòduà ní Nàìjíríà, ti adúláwọ̀ jíṣẹ́ Áfíríkà. À ń fi ayọ̀ àti ìdùnnú yín káàbọ̀ sí ti ètò Nàìjíríà 99 ní Nàìjíríà, orílẹ̀-èdè tí ó kún fún wàrà àti oyin. Ẹ kú àbọ̀ o. Ìbò kwenu, Áfíríkà kwenu, Europe kwenu, America kwenu.
Yeah. I'm sure you remember that music. This is the best way to introduce today. Welcoming you to Nigeria and Africa. Today is a very nice day for me. We're going to party today. Today is the last edition of our Seven Wonders Zone for 2020. It's been wonderful ride since the 1st of June. We've had different people, different editions. So I went into the archives to look for something from the past that will, a blast from the past, that will give us an impression of what Nigeria has been, should be, and where it's going to be, the land of good people. So today is all about Nigeria. Visit to everywhere in Nigeria. Where do you spend your Christmas? everybody, though they are telling us we shouldn't congregate too much because COVID is still on, I say wear my mask. I was out of Lagos over the weekend and I was looking like a masquerade. I had the mask, I had the shield, I had my cap and the hat. And the guys at the airport were asking me, Oga, where did they come from? See, this stuff is still around. So let's not pretend it's gone. But we have faith, we are moving on. So welcome to the last edition. Today is going to be celebration. Actually, there should be some champagne, but champagne is not made in Nigeria, so I won't bring champagne on. Maybe I should have brought palm wine. So we need to celebrate today. We've done very well. I scored the team a very high mark. Everybody associated with this, I score you very, very high. You've done very, very well. I thank you for this. So I'm going to start today with my jam. Everybody that knows me know this song because I'm going to dance. So before we start anything today, please allow me to celebrate 16, 17, 18 weeks of having to do this every week. So sit back, get your dancing shoes, and join me in dancing to this one.
Somebody, she want make her come Korea. I'ma make her in one body, yeah. Hey, baby. Hey, you know what it is. Oh yeah, bring her the baby. Down, girl. Go down, down. Yeah, the sound, girl. Down. I'm in love, oh. Said I'm in love, baby, let me cover you. When you stand, I'm under you. Oh, na 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 na. Uncle, stop touching. Sorry, madam, sorry. I want to. I do. I do it. She bad me, Omo Tony Kakai, you can go and confine me. Killing somebody, she want make her come Korea. I'ma make her in one body, yeah. Devil, down, girl, go down, down, yeah. I'm in love, oh. I said I'm in love, oh. Baby, let me cover you. When you stand, I'm under you. Oh, na 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 na. Uncle, stop touching. Sorry, madam, sorry. I want to. I do. I do it. Shama she bad me. Omo Tony Kakai. You can go and confine me. Killing somebody. She want make her come Korea. I'ma make her in one body, yeah. Boy, kiss. Thank you. But that baby, the fake bang was on, bro.
Okay, that was fun. Okay, where I'm seated, I can't get up and dance. Anyway, and if I stand up 6'4", you won't be able to see. So But that was me celebrating a wonderful year. Probably, supposedly, I'm adding all of them together, a very difficult year. But we've achieved quite a lot. We've turned around quite a lot of things. We've been able to focus on Nigeria. And I'm happy to tell you that the transition in the last 2 months has been massive. So many domestic tours, so many people traveling within Nigeria. I met 2 airline executives yesterday, and they told me, see, something is happening. Something is happening here. and the domestic environment has changed. They are getting requests of people trying to do group travels everywhere. So congratulations to anybody and everybody who was part of this. We've done well. We've laid the foundation. We need to build on it. So today, we need to show you all the people who in the last 16 weeks has participated in this our program and has given their best to rewriting the story of tourism in Nigeria. So enjoy this clip. Today will be music, dance, and fun.
You sabi the season where we dey. The season where every man they try to impress every woman. The season where every girl want look her best. Even though na the father want a bicycle. The season the season where everybody dey in a hurry. The season of unnecessary accidents. The season for blood drinkers. Now my brother, they were very, very good. On 1 December no lubego. On 1 December no lubego. On 1 December no lubego. On 1 December no lu my brother. On Wednesday one only. On 1 December no lubego. On 1 December. On 1 December no lubego. Go to the Lina. On 1 December no lubego. Amunu Jesus. On 1 December no lubego. Musiaro. On 1 December no lubego. Iko dika follow. On 1 December no lubego. On 1 December. On 1 December no lubego. On Wednesday one only. On 1 December no lubego. On 1 December. On 1 December no lubego. Amunu Jesus. On 1 December no lubego. Go to the Lina. On 1 December no lubego. Musiaro. On 1 December no lubego. My brother, Iko dika follow. On 1 December no lubego. Iko dika follow. On 1 December no lubego. My brother, Iko dika follow. On 1 December no lubego. Iko dika follow. On 1 December no lubego. On 1 December no lubego. One name is way to Nataka. Otoko Java na.
Thank you. Thank you. You saw the people who gave their best for this project since the 1st of June. It's been a long time, and I'm very, very grateful. I thank you all for giving it all your time. We changed the history of Nigeria. Anytime is written about the beginning of domestic tourism, the second version of it, you all participated, you gave your best, you took out time, you did your research, and we got to know a lot more about Nigeria. Before I start calling on the veterans who participated a lot here, I want to recognize, I think, Omotoke, who for a wonderful participation. I'm glad for her. She won one of the startup champions for Nigerian, I think, technical summit. And I got a copy of this tourism book by one of our members, Nana. She's the NTDC Zonal Director. So Nana, thank you. I got my copy, and I recommend this book for every body who is in tourism business. Try and get your copy. It's a very good book. I also got a copy of another book, Guide to Lagos, done by Funke. Her handle is Sassy Funke on Instagram. So try and get the book. Very nice books. And I also got another book. I'm getting lots of books. This is my brother Joseph Karim's book on tourism. So, we need to educate ourselves. We might be doing practical tourism. We need to educate ourselves on the rudiments of the whole business so that you also know exactly what you're doing and where you're coming from. So I recommend those books to you. I want to call on someone I know that has watched almost every edition of Naija 7 Wonders. And I'm going to call them to share a little bit with us in what experiences they had in the last 4 or 5 months. So I want to call on Ebele, our tourism queen. If you are in tourism and you don't know her, I think you might have some problems engaging. So Ebele, could you share with us? Oh, I can see Wabio and the whole makeup stuff. Ebele runs a beauty parlor too. So
Okay.
yeah, well done. So share with us a little.
Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. It's indeed an honor. So I must start by saying thank you so much, Ambassador Ikechukwu. I've done so much of thanks to you. So maybe I should leave it here. But whoever wants to see all the accolades should go and see the 6th edition of Naija 7 Wonders, where I did it all. But for 15, it's been 15 editions, including the special editions, or about 16. I believe the first one was somewhere around the 19th of June. Friday, 19th of June, yes. That was when we featured, that was when the first Naija 7 Wonders was hosted. I remember because it was just a week after I started my own YouTube journey. And if I'm not mistaken, it was Madam Susan who opened that session. From that moment till the last edition that held, I believe on the 13th of November, it has been back to back in terms of an amazing lineup of tourism gurus. So if you ask me, for example, if you look at that as pure gold offered on a platter, it's just there, free for anybody. And because I know that in this tourism, in this industry, we must survive. If we win, we win together, like I always say. If we lose, which I pray is never going to be the case, then it's going to be a shame on all of us because it will be a collective loss. So it was on the basis of that. For all editions I've been present, I have always arrived before 3. In fact, I believe sometimes, maybe when people see my name, you'll be like, Auntie, wait now, let's open the door. So I've always arrived before that time, and I stayed through till the end. And not just passively through, I stayed on because when I see gold, I know gold. And this is what every session offered. How else do people become experts? You become an expert by reading, by watching, by learning, and this totally encapsulates everything it takes to become an expert. So if I beat my chest now and say, hey, welcome this new domestic tourism expert, I won't be wrong. And I want to believe it's the same story for a whole lot of us. And the beautiful thing also is that everything we have done here is captured on YouTube. So for reference purposes, for knowledge purposes, for update purposes, anybody can always latch on there. It is gold. So tap into it and you need not pay anything. So that's one thing I have learned. I have become an expert. I'm sure it's the same thing. But something else is the fact that I have experienced what I like to call a paradigm shift. Because before now, say for example, Ideri Hills. Where? Did I even know where that was located? There have been so many stories, so many success stories have come out from Naija 7 Wonders. And this is also where I want to say thank you to COVID-19 because it forced everyone to look inward. By the time international flights were restricted, we knew, man, this is it to everybody. That thing you're looking for on the outside, let's find it here. So if I'm ever going to leave Nigeria again on any trip, it won't be because I'm in search of what we don't have here. It will be for a totally different reason. So this is something else Naija 7 Wonders has actually exposed me to. Tons and tons of people, and it goes beyond just the panelists. Even those who contribute in chats, they share a lot there. So this has been fantastic, and I'm glad for the Nigeria I now know. I'm itching to go to, Mpape Crush Rocks. Name them. So many amazing photographs, so many amazing experiences shared. I'm like, whoa, is this our Nigeria? So that is what Naija 7 Wonders has done for me. Now, as a way of wrapping up, I would also say that it just has also taught me that none of us is as smart or as intelligent, or as exposed, or as informed as all of us. I'm sure I'm speaking the minds of everyone here if I say that we've all learned more than a thing or two. It's not just I learned a thing. No, we have learned more than a thing or two. And so, again, it comes down to the fact that we are winning. We are winning. New alliances have been forged. Existing relationships have been strengthened, all thanks to Naija 7 Wonders. So if you're expecting me to go on and on to say, okay, now I know Kwafos, I know Abokinos, I know Obudu, those stories are success stories in themselves. When Obudu only 2-3 weeks ago, and look at the amazing, look at what's happening there. And it's being replicated across various other places. So I'm going to wrap up by saying, together, everyone at more, we must win and we will win. That I know. I must thank you again, Ambassador Ikechukwu. This is totally amazing. Wonders of Africa is another one I'm following back to back. See, we've conquered national to some extent. Hoping we keep the tempo that way. We're not out of the woods yet. Let's not kid ourselves. This thing hit tourism badly. So if we're not careful, God forbid, we won't go back to where we're coming from. But for Wonders of Africa, we're taking it up a notch. So this is us becoming continental gurus. Just calm down. So anybody who is not following Wonders of Africa, wahala for who know they follow Wonders of Africa. So, Mr. Ikechi, one request, please, before people like Mr. Korea will keep flashing their Naija 7 Wonders season 1 shirt, please give us shirts now for season 2. Give us, let's even buy it. Yeah, you see? So hold on. Can you imagine? So we need our own shirts. There has to be something to say we came, we conquered, and we made an impact. So thank you very much, everyone, and that's my time.
Okay, thank you. That was amazing. Thanks. Yeah. This was a gift from Otumba NTDC to us. There.
Oh, okay.
And this, I think, is from NTDC now. I got it at the Anjet's place I went to speak. So, but today, yeah, eventually everybody will have to get their own. So I thank you, Ebele. Yeah.
Thank you.
And the other person that never missed an edition, one that she thought was on the Saturday and she called why he wasn't on, is Madam Tinuke Aviator. She's practicing her Jerusalem dance that she's going to do. So is Madam Tinuke on so that we hear your own opinion, Madam? Okay, I saw her right. So we'll go to, okay, Madam.
You're not allowing me to unmute me.
Yeah,
Okay, they've unmuted you.
Okay, hi everybody. Hi Kechi. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, sorry. Good. Sorry, I'm down with a bout of food poisoning. So I've been in bed all day since yesterday.
Bele.
Well, thank you. Well, so my voice might not be as sharp as it normally is. But what we've witnessed on this platform since inception is what dreams are made of. Honestly, it's things we used to see in our dreams, which now became a reality. And it reminds me of this song. I don't know, the Eurythmics. It's a British group who sang a song that sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I traveled the world on the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Yes, and we looked for it and we found it in Naija 7 Wonders. I sat at home in Lagos and later in London, and I visited all the major tourist sites, not only in Nigeria, but in Ghana, in Kenya, in Rwanda, in the Maldives, in Brazil, Zambia, Benin Republic, Uganda, Mozambique, Equatorial Guinea, and Angola. So many of these countries right inside my sitting room. I don't see how else we could have done that. Not only that, we also had the exposure. We had a tourist journalist who came to speak with us. We learned about all the national parks we had in Nigeria. We also were in Akwaba when we had a MICE meeting. Honestly, to say it was fantastic and we had a fantastic time is actually putting it mildly. It's been a fantabulous experience, and kudos to our own ambassador Ikechi and the entire team. Like I said, the DT revolution, that's the domestic tourism revolution, has started, and there is no going back. We're going to continue going forward, and it will definitely be a success. Now, where I'm traveling to this Christmas, unfortunately, I wouldn't be going anywhere. I'll be in Lagos because my children are coming from abroad. But if I were to go anywhere, it definitely will be Ilorin, because Ilorin, Kwara State, because that's a fantastic tourist destination. And actually experiencing it firsthand just showed me the beauty that is Nigeria. So without saying, taking much of your time, I would say I had a thoroughly fantastic journey through, and I just hope this will definitely not be the end of it. And once again, kudos to Ikechi and the entire team, the participants, and to my dear Aburu Omotoke. Well done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you. And the other person that never missed an edition, and she's missing today, my sister Kemi. I haven't seen her, so maybe when she comes, she will join us. The other people that didn't miss an edition happened to be the Naija 7 Wonders team. So I'm going to allow them to tell us their experience. They had wonderful time listening to different people. So I asked each person to tell me their best performance. Who was your best? Who did you learn from? Who excited you? For me, I said mine on air. Super energy players, intelligent. So my opinion doesn't count now. At least the people that got me excited, they know. But now, let me hear from my team who are their best players. So I start from Sam, because he's a video person. He decides to give us a video because he's a video person. So the team is ready. You will get this is their own marking scheme of everybody who participated. So let's hear from Sam.
Thank you, Ikechi. It's a privilege to be here. Well done for activating season 2 of 7 Wonders of Nigeria. As you know, I was actively involved in season 1. And I know, and I want to say categorically clear here, that 7 Wonders of Nigeria, has the best structure for activating domestic tourism in Nigeria. And in season 1 of the first expedition, it threw up 55 sites. And I remember your quotation in launching that season 1. And you said that the real voyage of discovery comes not from seeing new landscapes, but in having new eyes. And I believe that season 2 will bring forth a lot.
So for Uguta, it is called Oguide by the locals. And it is the second largest freshwater lake in Nigeria. It's just Lake Chad is just bigger than it, and with the shrinking of the water in Lake Chad, Uguta might in no time surpass Lake Chad as the biggest freshwater lake in Nigeria. It spans about 18 kilometers of shoreline, and for me, it is something worth seeing. It is one of the best attractions in the southeast, from swimming, cruise boat riding, fishing, and many other water sport activities. If you visit, there are so many things to engage yourself in at Uguta. It's not just visiting, it's not just fun. It has everything in it. It's like a total package. But again, the thing about the lake is that it's like there's history in the lake beyond the Lokoja, which all of us know is a confluence town. Uguta the lake also features a confluence. It features a confluence of Orashi River and Njaba River. And the locals there are always ready to take visitors to that point where the two rivers meet at the lake. So for me, beyond the Lokoja confluence, there's also, Uguta is also a confluence town. So, and it's also worth visiting for this reason.
I wish to first of all use the opportunity to congratulate Mr. Ikechi and his team for doing this wonderful job. We know that the COVID-19 has badly affected us, but we cannot sit down and be watching ourselves just, doing nothing.
We're taking you to Itu Wetlands, which is not far from Itam, within the same local government. Itu Wetlands is one of the IBA, International Bird Area. In Nigeria, there are 38 international bird areas. So in Itu, you have you have 14 different bird species that come in from as far as Finland to come into Itu, just to spend their winter here. And because of that, you see the influx of foreigners into Akwa Ibom because their birds are usually trapped. So they want to watch their birds in their natural environment. So you have the bird performance. You go do the bird viewing, you watch the bird performance in that whole area. And it's a sight to behold. And after winter, they fly back to their area. So in UNESCO, it is an international bird area. Nigeria has 38 of it. I did not talk about the crab republic. There are two crab republics, one in Ibono and one in Mpadeni. One has the ghost crab, one has the land crab. The ghost crabs are the ones you see as you approach the republic. And what happens is that once they see you, once you turn around, they all disappear. They go back into their holes at the speed of light. Then the land crabs are the ones that see you and charge towards you. So better be ready with your feet.
And when I got to the village, the first thing I asked them is there any tourist attraction in your community? And they said yes, that they would like to take me to the Brabakani mountain. And when I got on top of the Brabakani mountain, which is about 500 feet high, I was amazed with the kind of historical material that are stored there that Nigeria as a nation don't appreciate today. Okay, the photograph you're seeing now, that is the remains of the fence between Oyo Empire, old Oyo Empire, and the Dahomey Empire. Then there was no Nigeria. Now, what the Oyo Empire did was the whole empire was fenced around. For you to enter into Oyo Empire, you have to either climb through the fence if you or the fence, which was not actually possible then. So this is the remain of that fence still standing today. If you go back into history, you will discover there was a lot of war between the Dahomey Kingdom and Oyo Empire. There were wars and wars, so that was the essence of building those fences. Now the photo you are seeing, that is an armory still standing as I talk to you. This is the remains of the West African Frontier Force. The West African Frontier Force was the force that was set up by Lord Lugard, which he used basically for our colonization. And here, because of the challenges between the Dahomey Kingdom, which is now Benin Republic, and what was going to become Nigeria or your empire, West African Frontier Force soldiers stayed here and they had their ammunition buried there.
And that was how this festival came about to being. And it's been on for over 2 centuries now. This festival is such that it's a festival of love. It's a festival where you get to give back. It's a festival where you believe that it's one for free giving. And there's also this tale that is known to say during the time where this festival is ongoing, some young men are free to have their friend's wife. You can decide to have your neighbor's wife because it's a season where you can freely give and take. So, this of course didn't go without repercussion because there are people who frowned at it, but it's a practice, today done at your own risk, naturally. So that's about the Alobe Festival.
A spectacular spot in the lake is the confluence of the blue and brown water that we all know. For those who have not been there, you will see these two waters side by side. See them here, you can see such one. You can't get this any other place. Like I said, you go there, you see how these waters are separated. They are there, but they can never miss. They can never miss, but they have been there. This is a husband and a wife. You are seeing there a husband and a wife who fought some years ago, got separated, just the way we do today. Thank God our own is not leading to separation. We only fight and we reconcile. So they fought and they got separated and they never miss.
That was Sam. So Sam will put on his camera so that you see who Sam is. Those are his collections. So Sam, show yourself now. So those are Sam's favorite destination. Yeah, Sam, show yourself. So you know who Sam is. Okay. He's the guy that does your drone. Okay. Sam showed Dremlord, Obina, Rabo, Shalom, Raphael James, Geraldine, and Bella Maria. Geraldine, you are in trouble. So many people. That's your Alobe Festival. We have to go there. So we'll go to the next person, Mary. So Mary is the soft touch. So Mary, put on your camera and let us know your favorite destination during the whole session.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mary Edet, and I'm part of the Naija 7 Wonders team. And it's been a privilege to be part of this project thus far. Having been part of the Zoom webinar for 16 sessions now, I have come to the conclusion that Dr. Raphael James is my favorite panelist. Dr. Raphael James is from Abia State, Nigeria. He is the founder of Photo Museum of Nigeria History. He's the founder and director general of CRMMD, that's Center for Research, Information Management, and Media Development. He's a researcher, a publisher, and authorist who has visited 32 states in Nigeria and 300 tourist sites across Nigeria. Why I chose Dr. Raphael James is because of the destinations he spoke about, and I'm going to dive right into the destination. The first place Dr. Raphael James spoke about was the birthplace of Ajayi Crowther. The birthplace of Ajayi Crowther is located in Oshogun in Egba section of Oyo State, Nigeria, and it is likened to Jerusalem because of the history it holds. We all know that Ajayi Crowther was a missionary, and he was the one who helped in translating the Bible into Yoruba and Igbo. So Dr. Raphael James journeyed to the birthplace and found it very fascinating because of the history it carried. He spoke about the tree, which is over 200 years old, and the tree signified the tree where Ajayi Crowther was tied to when he was being kidnapped for slave trade. Yes, this place is in Oshogun, Egba section of Oyo State, and he recommended that if the Oyo State government improved the place, it would be a very massive tourist site, just like Jerusalem. The second place Dr. Raphael James spoke about was the Ukuta Kingdom in Kwara State, that's the Mount Brabakini. He said the mount is about 500 feet high and has amazing history stored up there that most Nigerians are not aware of. He spoke about the remains of the fence that divided the old Oyo Empire and the Dahomey Kingdom, which served as a protection for the Oyo Empire. He also spoke about the remains of the West African Frontier Force, which was set up by Lord Bugard, and it served as a protection for the people. It was also a place where the soldiers stored their ammunition during the colonial era and during war. The most fascinating site Dr. Raphael James spoke about was the forest of the Thousand Demons, also called the Ebele Enemchukwu. Well, it was very scary, but I found it very fascinating. Ebele Enemchukwu is located in Ondo State, and it took Dr. Raphael James 30 to 45 minutes on bike to drive there. Note that Dr. Raphael James mentioned that he went there without his wife's permission. So it was really scary for him when he got to the forest of the Thousand Demons and he found that they had a gate. Well, I've never heard of a forest having a gate, but the forest of 1,000 demons has a gate. And at the entrance of the gate, there's a stone there where you're supposed to drop a coin and make a wish. Dr. Raphael James said he made a wish to become the next president of Nigeria. And I think the stone is still processing that. On a lighter note, well, he journeyed through the forest and he found bones. He doesn't know whether it was bones of animals or human beings, but he saw bones. He saw snails that were giant, as big as a tortoise. And he saw very scary stuff and amazing things. He also said that he was taken to a place called the market in the forest called the Market of the Witches. Yes, he said he went there, and when he got there, he had a sensation like an ant entered his eye in a forest of demons. Well, his tour guide told him that the demons were trying to communicate with him, and they asked him to close his eyes, both eyes. Well, he said it was really scary for him to close both eyes there in the forest because demons are supposedly there. So the tour guide told him that the demons were trying to pass a message to him. So he did that for a few seconds and he felt relieved, but he didn't get any message. Well, he still journeyed through and found a tree with 100 roots. Yes, a tree with 100 roots, and it's very massive. Well, the tree served as a resting place for hunters who passed through the night and wanted a place to sleep. So it served as a place for them to sleep. Well, I found Dr. Raphael James very interesting and very insightful. That's why I chose him as my favorite panelist of this session. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Mary. That was a very good presentation. I didn't even know you were taking notice, so congratulations. I also found the Forest of 1,000 Demons a little bit anyway. I wouldn't say, but quite some story about it. That was Raphael James. So we go to Sunday. Sunday has to share with us his own experience. You know, he's silently behind doing all the technical work. So today, let's know who excited him the most. Sunday.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Sunday, the Inside Man, where the Naija 7 Wonders has been a very long and exciting experience for me. I just sit back and I enjoy the whole education that was being dished out by the professionals of tourism in Nigeria, tourist professionals in Nigeria. And over the time, I just had to go back and I look from the beginning. I had to pick the energy that started the whole Naija 7 Wonders Zoom. And I'm talking about no other person of Mrs. Susan Akporiaye. Man, the beginning of the Naija 7 Wonders Zoom was excellent. It was, this mommy came out with power. She spoke with excitement. She spoke, in short, she made Nigeria look as London. And I know people that were watching outside the country were like, man, do you mean you have these things in Nigeria? And they have been hidden. So she spotlighted a whole lot of places with excitement, and I just came to the system. Now, Mrs. Susan Akporiaye is the president of National Association of Nigeria Travel Agencies, NANTA. And during her presentation, she really urged Nigerians to explore domestic tourism. And she really made a whole lot of pullouts from what she had to say then. And she spotlighted 5 tourist sites in Nigeria. And one happens to be the Three Sisters Hill. The Three Sisters Hill, and she talks about the confluence of River Niger and River Benue. Now, she has this excitement of making, I think, painting something that is even black. I know Maybe because of who she is, she has this power of painting something exciting. And she presented her 5 best places in Nigeria with this amusing excitement and energy, which I don't have any vocabulary actually to qualify them. She also went ahead to talk about Milliken Hill, Enugu, and she talks about Ahum waterfall that is found in Enugu, and then she talks about the Tongeji Island in Ogun State. These 5 places, she made us to understand that despite she has not been to some of these places, she's going to make sure that she go there to experience them by herself, because she has studied, she has read about these places, and she gave much excitement why people should take Nigerian tourism so with all fun. Now, having listened to her, I look back and say, wow, this is the beginning of greater things. Because I have been there from the onset of Naija 7 Wonders, and in this second edition, I see new things that were being erupted, and we begin to see things that have been, places that have been with new eyes. And it has been an education to me. So I want to say thank you, Madam Susan Akoria, wherever you are. I appreciate your energy. And I want to say thank you to everyone, all other panelists that have been on Naija 7 Wonders Zoom. I appreciate you all. And I say thank you. And I love working with you all.
Thank you, Sunday. That was, some people know you know what you do at the back end. But this time I wanted you guys from the eyes of the team, what they saw. Please, for those of you who have watched, somebody said Ibino Beach is our favorite. Please keep writing the places that you think and the presenters. Let us know at the end of the day when we finish the destination. I want to hear your opinions. We'll have question and answer. We have people talking. But first, let's get another feedback from Wisdom. Wisdom is the young person in the team. So let's hear from Wisdom, his favorite presenter. So Wisdom, put on your camera.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wisdom. And quick one, my favorite presenter for the whole 16 week of Naija 7 Wonders Zoom conference is no other person than Sam Adeleke. So Sam Adeleke is a business leader with marketing expertise, and he runs Travel with Sam Global, which is a travel solution company, providing flights, holiday packages, and vacation experiences. Over the years, Sam has worked with South African tourism, Rwandan tourism, Lagos tourism, Aquaba, UNWTO, the Royal Caribbean, among others. So he journeyed through the southeast, southwest, and some part of the north. His first destination was Asiago Tourist Complex, located in the southern central part of Enugu State, which is an half-hour drive from the state capital. The complex features a beautiful waterfall, a natural spring, a lake, and a 3-kilometer-long cave full of tunnels and chambers. Then Fenua Waterfall. The Fenua Waterfall has this whitish appearance of spray emanating from the force, for which accounts for its name Fenua, which means white water in Hausa language. Then he spoke about the Mambila Plateau, which is one of the highest plateaus in Nigeria. Mambila Plateau also houses the Chapal Wadi Mountain, which stands at the height of 2,490 meters and is believed to be the highest point in Nigeria. And moving on to the the western part of Nigeria, which is Osun-Osogbo Grove, is a large cultural landscape near the city of Osogbo, which is dedicated to Osun State, the Yoruba goddess of fertility. And it's a forested area with shrines and sanctuaries, honoring Osun and other deities. And it was also designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2005. And the last one, which I've also been to, which got me some part of me, I actually opened my mouth. I was like, how is this possible? Which is the Ikogosi Warm Spring. It's a tourist attraction located at Ikogosi, a town in Ekiti State, southwestern Nigeria. It's also the meeting point of the warm water and the cold water. Another attraction located in this destination is there is a tree sharing like two different trees, which is the Iroko tree and the palm tree, sharing the same roots. So this one for me, it was fascinating, and I was like, how is this possible? So all of these attributes makes Ikogosi Warm Spring a special attraction in Nigeria, which needs to be reviewed also. So Sam Adeleke was my favorite panelist. He's a speaker, a trainer, and a destination marketing consultant. And I'm sure he's on right now. I'd like to say thank you for taking us around Nigeria. Thank you.
Okay, that was good. That was good. That was good. Thank you, Wisdom. Sam Adeleke. Thank you, Wisdom. Sam Adeleke is his favorite presenter. Took us to Ezeagu in Enugu State, Ferreruwa in Nasarawa, Mambila in Adamawa, Taraba, Oshun Grove in Oshun State, and Ikogosi Spring. Now, Madam Susan, according to Sunday, took us to National War Museum, Umuahia, Kuta Lake, Three Sisters Hill, Biliki Hill, confluence of River Niger, and Tongeji. Tongeji, that was her first presentation, and that was very, 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 very good. That's the entrance to Nigeria. If you're coming into Nigeria, your first encounter with land is Tongeji Island. And that was Madam Susan. So thank you for that. And please keep writing your own presenters, and there might be a prize for someone later. Then we are going to Temitope to share with us his favorite.
Good day, everyone. My name is Temitope, and my favorite panelist from all the Zoom episodes was Chiamaka Obekwe. I chose Chiamaka Obekwe because of her enthusiasm and her excellent storytelling abilities. Chiamaka is a seasoned tour operator and tourism expert. She is CEO and founder of the innovative tourism company, Social Perfect Tours. Her destinations were Indori Hills in Ondo State, Gawara Waterfalls in Niger State, and the Wiki Warm Springs at the Yankari Games Reserve, Bauchi State. The Idori Hill, or Oke Idori, is located in Idori town in Ondo State of southwestern Nigeria. It's one of the most beautiful natural landscapes in Nigeria. It includes such cultural sites as Owa's Palace, shrines, old courts, Agboku footprints, and the Thunder Water. It resides 3,000 feet above sea level and houses a unique ecosystem upon which the cultural landscape has integrated. On getting to the entrance of the hill, you will see a great tree at the entrance of the ancient city of Idore called the Iwaye tree. Then you can get prepared to take the steps to the great city beyond the hills of Idore. It's important to note that it takes 620 steps to climb from the foot of the hill to the hilltop. Idore Hills is one of those rare places where beauty, mystery, and majesty speak with the voice of silence. Our second location, the Gawara Waterfalls, is located in Gawara, a local government area of Niger State, north central Nigeria. The waterfalls is approximately 30 meters in height, and it lies on the Gawara River along the Suleja Mina Road. According to history, Gawara Waterfalls was discovered by a Gwari hunter called Buba in 1745. Before some Europeans discovered it in 1925, after they found it as a recreational center. prior to the discovery of the waterfalls by the Europeans, Gurawa Waterfalls was worshipped by people living in communities around it. History also has it that Gurawa Waterfalls and Gurawa River were named after two deities called Gura and Rawa. The Gurawa Waterfall is a prime tourist destination ideal for picnics, bird watching, and appreciating nature. Our third and final destination was the Wiki Springs, located in the Yankari National Park, Nigeria's most revered national park for sporting wildlife. The Wiki Springs is the biggest of the 4 warm springs in Yankari, which have come about as a result of geothermal activity below the park. The spring is Mother Nature's answer to a spa with a consistent temperature of 31 degrees Celsius, which boasts of crystal clear waters and flows into a beautiful lake, which is 200 meters long and 10 meters across and nearly 2 meters deep, making it perfect for a swim. Any of these destinations would be perfect for spending the holidays. Thank you all for listening.
Okay. Thank you, Temitope. And your favorite presenter is Chiamaka. But you didn't tell us Chiamaka was excited. She was one of our energy champions. And the places she talked about was in Dore Hill, Keriwa Falls, and Wiki Spring. Yankari is no more a national park. It's a game reserve now. Yankari changed from a status some years back and became a game reserve. The state took it over. So Wiki Springs is in Yankari. That's exciting. That's Chiamaka Okwekwe, social prefect, one of the local champions of domestic tourism, one of our biggest assets in Nigeria. So we go to Nii, our storyteller. So Nii, can you share with us your favorite destination? Who was your favorite presenter?
Phone is unmuted. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Nii David. Yeah, my favorite presenter. That's a tough one, really, because 15 exciting episodes, so many presenters. You know, you have the veterans of the tourism industry, and then the younger ones coming in, and everyone was really on their games because it was a great opportunity, a chance.
Check.
Hello? So whole brilliant, I mean, some presentation artists. So there are so many, you know, brilliant works from people like Remlot, from Madam Shalom, BDK, Madam Tinuke, so many, even the younger ones like Komotoke, Sam, Waka with Debbie, lot of amazing destinations that I didn't even know existed in Nigeria. I mean, like when Madam Shalom talked about the 38 islands in Akwa Ibom, it was like, wow. You know? And then a place like Mount Patti, for instance, something that piques my interest because I would like to stand on that hill and just put myself in Lugard's shoes, you know, stuff. So lots of amazing places. But for this, let me just go with my friend Geraldine. So the urban community is something that actually still boggles my mind. Like, how do you have a community that the male and the female don't speak the same dialect or are not even allowed to talk? And I'm wondering that, so how do they live? You know, I mean, she told us about this community. It's in Obudu there, like the 10 words, there are about 13 different dialects or over. And it's just amazing. Of course, people think, okay, it's probably when the dispersion occurred at the Tower of Babel and everybody was dispersed. You know, God gave everybody new languages and people went away. And it was believed that the urban community were probably more stubborn. You know, so but that's something that actually still gets to me. I'm like, that would be a place to see. I think she talked about the Holy Mountain, and yeah, several people have actually talked about the Holy Mountain, you know, and one of that's the Holy Mountain at Ubudu, and they actually said that if you make a request or a prayer to God there, that it gets answered. You know, that there's nothing that has been asked at the Holy Mountain that has not been answered. And she even mentioned one of the contestants from the previous Big Brother who claimed while meditating there that she saw the Blessed Virgin and stuff like that. Well, luckily for me, I got to visit the Holy Mountain this past November. And I didn't get to see any apparition or anything, but I can tell you that the Holy Mountain is a really beautiful place. I mean, the views, the environment, the weather, it's really, really lovely. So yeah, I love that. The Alobe Festival, the Cocoyam Festival. I guess this gets a couple of people excited. I don't know, but I found it fascinating too, you know, that the Aloe Festival is the celebration of cocoyam or discovery of cocoyam by this Boki community. I think the community is in Boki local government. So they had some issues with famine and stuff like that. And somebody goes out, sees this this tuber half eating, and then looks around and doesn't find any carcasses or corpse of animals to indicate that, okay, this tuber is deadly or, you know, poisonous. So they went ahead and gathered some and took back to their community, prepared for their family, and everybody was watching like, where did you guys get this stuff? Anyway, they ate. The next morning, people came around and asked them, I think something like, Arabelle, like, how did you sleep? And that was the beginning of the Cocoyam Festival. They kind of like worship the stuff or something like that. But I think the interesting part is, okay, this festival takes place around May, June, and it's been on for like 2 centuries, according to her. And then they have this charitable disposition of giving out. I mean, like she actually said that people can actually have another person's wife, and it kind of reminds me of the Gerewo festival of the in Niger, you know, kind of, though the settings are different, but I just found it amusing that at this age and stuff like that, it would be something to see, really, you know. But so yeah, those are I think those should be my take from the presentations. There are probably a lot more others, but for the sake of time and everything, let's just leave it at this. Thank you.
Geraldine, you see the wahala where you don't cross. And in the picture they showed 3 men and 7 ladies. So that means 1 and there's 1 lady left. so Alobe Festival, I guess we will be there next year. So thank you, Nii. You talked about Holy Mountains. urban community, the bilingual village, and you talked about Alobe Festival. That's from Geraldine. And Sam also talked about Alobe Festival. Is another person going to talk about Alobe Festival? I don't know. But we are going to go to Chukwuemeka. He's supposed to be the quiet one around, but he's been on every edition. So Chukwuemeka, share with us your favorite presenter and tell us why.
Okay. Good afternoon. I'm really honored to have been part of all the episodes of the Naija 7 Wonders Zoom conference. And over the course of the episodes, I've learned a lot, and I'm proud of what we have achieved so far. And Mpapi Rock is a testimony to that. And also, I have to thank all the panelists that have contributed to the success of the webinars. Now, speaking about panelists, one particular person actually caught my attention, and the person is no other than Dr. Raphael James. The reason why he actually caught my attention was in the way he delivered his speech, or his presentation rather. Listening to him felt like I was living in the moment. It was like listening to the renowned evergreen musician, in person of gentleman Mike Ejia. I'm sure some veterans here can identify with him because of his style of music, which is called Akuko Negu. So Dr. Raphael James presented his destinations in such a way that you could actually relate or live in the moment of what he was talking about. And as my colleague Mary has mentioned, he talked about the Ajayi, what's his name? Ajayi Crowther, his birthplace. And she also mentioned about the thousand demon forest. And the part she didn't talk about was the famous Aba women riot. The riot bubbled from a town called Oloku, where the warrant chief Okubu sent his representative Mark Emerewa on the morning of 18th of November 1929 to conduct the census for the tax. Emerewa entered the compound of a widow named Wanyi Emerewa. Please forgive some of the pronunciations. While she was processing palm fruits and instructed her to count her livestock and people living with her. Knowing fully well that this means you'll be taxed based on the number of the outcome, Wanyi Emerewa became embittered, and in response, she said, "What has your widow, or was your widow mother counted?" So that sparked the whole thing, because she was angry, and they exchanged a few words, and it ended up with the woman pouring hot palm oil on Emerewa. So that was where the riot started from, and we had over 10,000 women who brought themselves together to fight against the administration, the British administration then. And then after that, the riot was successful because the positions of women in society were greatly improved after then, and women were appointed to serve as chief warrants in some areas. So these are some of the things that he talked about. And when he was talking about these things, I was just left in awe, because it was like, growing up, I heard about the Aba women riot and everything that happened, but not really as much as I heard Raphael James talk about it. So you can see some of these interesting stories, and if you're a lover of artifacts and history, you can get all these things from his museum here in Lagos at Ejigo. You can get artifacts dating back as 1814 Berlin West African Conference, as well as over 332 biographies, among several other interesting relics like copper, money, stamps, and the rest. So Dr. Raphael James, for me, was the person who stood out for me among all the panelists. And Like I said, I thank all panelists that have contributed to the success of Nigeria's Seven Wonders. It's been an eye-opener, and we look forward to doing more. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Chukwemeka. I can see Raphael James is another one of your, presenter that had been very well promoted. And he talks about different places, about Women Riot. That edition, we had to share that video over and over because I was reading about so many controversies about Women Riot. So we had to cut out that particular presentation and share to so many people to end that controversy. Then a Forest of 1,000 Demons, Ajayi Crowder and his museum. So thank you, Chukwemeka, for that. Then we are going to go to Rita Ikechi Uko. If you're on, can we hear from you about your own favorite presentation?
I'm on. Okay, should I start speaking? I won't say I really have a favorite presentation because they were all wonderful. But let me just give you my piece. Akwaba, everyone, I will say, Akwaba, welcome. I can't help but welcome everyone into the fold of Naija Seven Wonders. A beautiful fold which has enlightened me of both the culture and tourism of Nigeria. Ecotourism with the National Park Services in Nigeria is my favorite. They gave me a hunger for the destination in the various states without looking at them from their various regions. They are located in the beautiful terrain which Nigeria is blessed with. I'm not able to, the team, should I start all over or continue? Anyway, I will continue. I'm now able to separate the fact from the myth about the 6 national parks. I've never thought of some animals as part of the ecosystem. Example, snakes. But I learned. Naija Seven Wonders created in me a proud Nigerian. I can't help but say thanks and Akwaba once again. That is short, but that's all from me.
Okay, that was a very short presentation about the national parks. The national parks, there were 7 national parks that were presented: Old Oyo, Cross River National Park, Okomu Wildlife Park, Kamugu, that's the one in Kaduna. Then we have my man from Gashaka Gumti, that's the biggest national park that we have. Cross River National Park, the lady was on. And I'm sure the Lake Chad, nobody goes there now. some hostile forces are there. So that is what the small team that had put this together, that's what they observed. So for me, you know, you are all my favorite presenters. I enjoyed everybody. I needed to commend Bankole and I think that's Sabo, yeah, the president of EFTAN. They presented places nobody else presented. Rabo talked about the place for Shehu, where Usman Danfodio, Kuberan Shehu in Sokoto. I go to Sokoto, I didn't know about that place. That was new. Then Bankole showed us different aspects of Ogun State. About, you know, when we talk about waterfalls, the waterfalls are Arinta in Ekiti, We know about Eri-Ijesha, the most popular waterfall in Nigeria. That's in Osun State. But we didn't know about waterfalls. We know about Olumo Rock, we know Tongeji Island, we know Omo Forest Reserve and the rest of them. So he brought different things about Ogun State that we didn't know about. Then we have the waterfall boy. That's Bolaji that had been to, all the waterfalls that, and he got stranded in Yakari, right? And he had to get money from a Fulani family who housed him to move the next day. Those are exciting stories. Madam Peace had to dance for us, dressed and danced for us. And he told us about the beach. Yeah, we are planning to see if we can locate that beach on our way to. I had exciting experiences. We had the energy superstars who told us about different places and different areas. Almost every state in the country was covered, except we didn't have people talking about Benue State. We didn't have people talking about Bayelsa. I think Madam Chichi said something about the forest and the mangrove forest and the rest of them. So there are states that are rich with tourism potential, but nobody talked about those states. And I think the problem is that those states are not marketing themselves. They are not putting forward these things that they have. If you don't say I'm here, nobody is going to know. So you are going to have an opportunity to market yourself in the new year. Madam Soetan is on. Before we go to the places to spend your Christmas, I need her to say something. And Gabe Onah, because she watched almost all the editions. So, Madam Soetan, Madam Kemi, are you on now? I need to hear you share your experience with us. What did you observe in the last 16 weeks?
Good afternoon. Unfortunately, I don't think I watched enough to give a good enough opinion. Well, I must tell you, this was really amazing for me. In my own case, I can't even say I have a favorite. Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for putting this together. I just saw way too many things that I loved. Nigeria, for me, is a tourist haven. And like I was saying, I learned about so many waterfalls that I had no clue existed. And then you talk about a place like Ogun State, and you talk the fact that we have Olusegun Obasanjo's presidential library there, that is supposed to be like the 14th presidential library in the world. And for me, I've done so many school trips to Ogun State, and knowing that that is there is just a great addition or potential addition for me. There's so much that I saw, and unfortunately, I didn't take enough, notes in terms of who presented what. But I know I just fell in love with way too many things. So, Oga Ikechi, thank you so much. I think you have done an awesome job. You showcased so many people. I remember we talked about Pelu Awufeso and his books. And that was amazing for me. I suspect that I might be frozen if I'm not, and you can hear me. Well, thank you so much. This was just an amazing show. I look forward to going on the road with you. I told you that I would love to go, so I look forward to that as well. Seeing is believing. I know that it's all there. I've gone to most parts of Nigeria, and I look forward to doing it yet again. So thank you so much. Wonderful job, Mr. Kechi.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I saw clips of you in Calabar with you have a partner. You all go everywhere. So hopefully we are going to have you on. And
we would love to.
Yeah, we are going to have you on in the new year. So is Mr. Gabe Onah there? We need to hear from you. He watched practically most of it. And we want to hear Gabe before we start showing you where to spend your Christmas. Gabe.
I'm here for you.
Okay.
Well, this is my take. Everyone is a winner, and the tourism family has shown resilience. I would like to identify with all the presenters and the fact that we came out 2 times strong. One, we said no one could put us down with our ability to drive our internal works, domestic tourism. And this is what we've been preaching for ourselves all the time. This is what Naija 7 did the other time. They excited our internal works. Again, I think a lot of us have become more digital than we thought. The whole world, especially Nigeria, I saw on the post a few days ago that after Philippines, Nigeria is coming second in terms of accepting the virtual space. I also understand that we were expected to have been achieving about 300 million users of Zoom in 5 years. That has been achieved within this 2020 because of COVID. And these are the positives, as Mrs. Tourism said earlier. I'd like to identify with the great fund Geraldine brought when she talked about that wonderful community that can communicate across gender. If you speak, they say you speak like a woman. If you speak, they say you speak like a man. But Naija 7 has told us something here, and that we can conquer our own. I've heard people talking about going to Ilorin, and that has also given me something to take home. It means there's somewhere else. I saw what you guys did for Obudu. Nobody gave Obudu a chance, even those of us who live within here. Today, a lot of people are thinking of going out there for holidays, you know, at a very top period like Christmas itself. And you're doing all this for nothing. What is the role of government? Government cannot take the back seat, you know, and I'm sorry to say it, I feel like being inside you already. We need more NATOPs. We need ourselves to, you know, to ginger, because we can't wait for anyone. What if you didn't give us this opportunity? So nobody should sit back anymore. We need to do it for ourselves. And I'd like to say thank you again for our brothers. Thank you again for, you know, being each other's keeper this last 1 year. We could say that it is a no year, but our eyes are now open for a lot of things. The Africa event you hold now, you've seen how a lot of our brothers and sisters across the globe are coming up to us now. So 2021 is here, and this is just a precipice for it. And I thank you for smoking me out, and I had a great time here, looking at the wonderful and hearing all the wonderful sessions as summarized by all our participants. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. And this is wonderful. And you talked about what we did for Obudu. People said Obudu is dead, no road, no light, no water. So people asked me to go and prove whether it's true or not. So we took a team down to Obudu. And you could see that we had proven to people that Obudu is alive. Obudu, the mountain has not moved. The clouds are still there. The holy mountain is still there. So even the road to Obudu, they said, is still okay. So we've done that, and this is our experience. Sit back. I think they have to start it from the beginning so you don't miss the music. So this was our trip to Obudu, on how we were happy to say that Obudu is back to life and is having a Christmas party going on. So could you start the Obudu video from the beginning, so that I will share with you the other success stories, Idere Hill, Badagry, and the rest of them. So the role of government, we'll talk about that later. So this is the road to Obudu.
so many things that's held us down. But now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go. And where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together. We're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing, nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen, listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the ain't no stopping us now. We've got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe. And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together, gonna polish up our act. Well, and if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing, nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen, listen to every word I say, every word I say. No, no, no. We're moving, we're grooving. We're moving, yeah, yeah. We're grooving. Moving, 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 go. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know we got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh, no, no. I'm on the move. I really, really got that groove.
Okay, that was all. Nothing stops us. Perfect music. I agree with you. And we are held down before, but not anymore. And things are going on. And people ask about the next farm trip. Next on the 23rd to 27th, that's not a farm trip. It's a Christmas party for 3 days in the hills. 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. Then 27th, we are in Calabar. So that's the Obudu package. And no farm trip for now. Then how long is the drive from Calabar? The bad part of the road, not very bad. Anyway, from Calabar to Biase is like close to 2 hours or thereabout. Then from Biase to is another 2 to 3 hours, but it's very good road, and a fantastic road trip. And how we are planning it is that we do a detour to Abokim waterfalls, one of the best waterfalls there. We stop at Ekom and we go eat at Ekom. Then we'll go to the waterfall. Then from there, if it's a small car, you follow the old road. So you go through the national park. There's a tree canopy that runs like 2 kilometers. It's a wonderful experience. But if you are in a bus, you follow the road to Oja. So that's the Obudu experience we had. And some of the success stories of Naija 7 Wonders project, Idere Hill, like people said, they've never heard of Idere Hills before. But remember, Sunday, Benga has done an amazing, extremely amazing job, took an unknown place, brushed it off, even pumped the water out, cut the grass, redesigned it, and made it a trending destination. And he sets an example for everybody. Every place can be visited. Every place can be visited. You can turn anything into an attraction. What people are looking for is experience. Curate the experience, tell the story, is the narrative. So great things that have come out. The other good place that came out of Naija 7 Wonders project is Badagry. Yeah, it's the old Badagry we know, but we saw Badagry in a new eye. It was reintroduced by Jibola, I think Ebele, who again, Samson. Everybody talked about Badagry. And we saw Badagry in a new light. So Badagry is a success story. Idere Hills is a success story. Then Mbappe. I don't want to talk about what happened in Mbappe. That is a massive success story. Then what we have just done with Obu. The social media influencers killed Obu, buried it, and built a house on top of it. So we needed to know, because these are not tourism professionals. They don't know anything about tourism. They went to have fun, and we decided to go and see what is happening. Yes, the accommodation is not 5-star. It was never meant to 5-star. But everything you expect to see in Obu is still there. The mountains are there, the grotto is there, the canopy walkway is there. Now the cable car is running. So, and we have quite a lot of places in Nigeria that we trended in the last 5 months. So we asked members to give us their packages for Christmas. And today we are going to show you these packages. If you have not made a plan for Christmas, why don't you choose one of these packages? So we are going to show you these packages. This is Badagry, I think. Then we are going to bring them on to tell this, do a little sales pitch to convince you. Don't sit in your house. If you can't sell your own tour, get somebody to take a package and sell. If you're selling our Obudu package, there is commission for you. If you're selling other people's package, there is an Abuja package, there is an Obudu package, there is an Enugu package, there is a Badagry package, there is an Ilorin package, where again, Idonre and Obaoku in Enugu. So we are going to call one or two of them to tell us about these places. Then there's the boat cruise. That's Bolaji, who is on so that we can play their video. I can see Pat is there. Pat, Smooth Waka, are you on? Okay, unmute yourself and share, invite us for your Christmas package. I think there's a video from Pat. Is there a video? Okay, Pat, invite us, tell us about your place and what we can do. Unmute yourself. Is there a video? Okay, and while you're doing that, let's play the video.
Everyone, everyone for being heard. Am I being heard?
Yeah, I'm not hearing you well, but wait.
This is another Tolio for my man. Make I tell you waiting happen for Abule. But this big party inside my Abule. I went there with my best friend Kule. Kule they there with his girlfriend Shile. Ghetto girls them they like Takasufi. So many pretty girls they inside my mule. I just they wonder say which can party yeah. Everything yakba, everything there. Oh shit, I get many girls with them they come from away. AJ boys and they like to throw away. Almost go babe. We just having fun. We won't carry on. Crazy girls like make this stallion. But my girlfriend they turn me on. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on jaja. Hold on tight. Hold on jaja. That's why I hold.
Tell us about your event.
Okay, sir, the music was backroom. Yes, thank you so much, sir, for having me. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I want to appreciate Naija 7 Wonders for giving me the opportunity to, pitch on this exciting tour that we have. We have 2 tours actually. actually for December. We have the first one is like a vacation on the 26th to the 27th of December. Okay, it's going to be fun, exciting. It's for family, for couples. You know, it's an exciting time that instead of thinking of going abroad to have your Christmas adventures, we are saying you can have it in Nigeria, you can have it in Lagos, and you still have that feel that you are celebrating Christmas differently. Now, the tour is, we're going to give like a taste of what we're going to be having a cruise on the 26th of December. We're going to have a cruise in the beginning, like in the morning, then it's the buffet for all family, for everybody that's coming. It's a buffet. We have a DJ, we have wine, we have people coming together to cruise in the morning. Then in the evening, we're going to be having like a bonfire night. We're going to be having a grill night. It's going to be fun on the beach resort on the 26th night. Then we're going to be staying over in a hotel, a beautiful hotel on the island. Then from there, on the morning of that hotel, we're going to be having breakfast, like big kind of breakfast on the beach resort. It's really going to be so much fun. Then, of course, on that resort, you have so many fun things for the family, for the children, for adults. You have a swimming pool, you can ride the horse, and you know, the reason why we do this is for us to be able to bring families together for them to have fun. Okay, we're going on a yacht cruise. We're going on a yacht cruise on the 20th of December. Oh boy, it's going to be so much fun. This cruise will be cruising for 4 hours. The beach point is a marina CMS. We'll pick everybody that is coming, and we're going to cruise. There'll be DJ, there'll be games, there'll be adventure on the cruise. Now, for agents that are willing to sell, I am giving a 10 kg discount on all the packages. So the packages you're seeing there, the 10 kg discount. It means I'm not smacking up as much. I'm saying, let's come together. Networking is important. When we do it together, we even have discount. We have more commission. So just, if you're ready, call me and we'll be on this together. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Pat. And I hope they will get across to you. So you can share your details on the chat, your phone number and email, so they can contact you. So we go to Jibola. Jibola takes some of the best photographs of Badagry I've seen. So we go to Jibola. Pat, share your details so people can contact you. So Jibola is one of those experts out of Badagry. So we play your video before you come on, Jibola. So let's go.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikolana buso wami.
Okay, Jibola, share with us in a very short time so we can take orders about your package.
Thank you very much, sir. Good day, everyone. It's been wonderful. The package is outside Badagry this time around. In fact, the Naija 7 Wonder event has really been overwhelmed with people reaching out to me about packages about Badagry. So definitely I felt we should do something outside Badagry. And what are we doing? We're going to Omu Resort, a full day at Omu Resort. Every activities at Omu Resort will be touched on the, it's all to be tomorrow, which is December 5 to 6, but for this opportunity given, we've postponed it to December 13 to 12 to 13. Then after Omu Resort, we are going to have a campfire night at Red Line Beach Resort. So there we're going to have a full night pool party. I mean, talk of the fun at the beach side at late night. So get your camera ready to get yourself some nice sunset and have a good time with friends at the beach side. Then in the morning, it's going to be another wonderful morning for beach breakfast. And mind you, this package comes along with transportation. We have a pickup spot from places like CMS and other location en route Badagry down to Bejuleki, where we have a resort, and it also comes with accommodation, AC fitted. Alternatively, for the accommodation is those who want to experience camp tent, sleeping in the camp tent. We provide you with your own camp tent and a sleeping bag. For sweet and amazingly, we may be having an opportunity to watch a full movie at the seaside. I mean, using a projector. So it's going to be a loaded Funtopia December. Don't miss it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jibola. Thank you. And that was a very short presentation. Though your flyer says 5 to 6 of December, that means you still have to do another one. So share your details with people, and so they can contact you. And for Madam, we talked about a directory of travel experts. Yes, Naija 7 Wonders website, which we've been working on, a massive website, is going to have all that information, tour guides for every destination, the tourism experts, and the people who had made presentation, all the videos, the YouTube links, everything that you need to know about Nigeria tourism will be on NigeriaWeb7wonders.com. I think it's on now, but it's not fully loaded. We are still checking. We're trying to get tour guides for every destination, put the names, the phone numbers, emails of the tour guide that we think are safe for you. So anywhere you want to go, you contact us. So that will be on the website. Hopefully next week. It's just that we'll be very busy so that people can all over the world. If you want to go anywhere, you can get across. So Naija7wonders.com is going to be a place where you can go. If there are tour packages you want to sell, we can host it. Once we can verify you, so people can connect and visit those places. So Smooth Waka and Jibola, please put on your details. So we'll go to Geraldine. Geraldine, share with us about your own package. We might not have everybody's package because the time is running away, but Geraldine, share with us.
Okay, nice to have you all, and I'm happy to be here once again. Thank you again for that platform. It has done great wonders, as we have seen. So my own package is about the Obudu Mountain Resort, Christmas in the Clouds. And the first thing I'd like to say here is that Obudu is not a 5-star resort, but it's a place where you go to create 5-star memories. Now, in the past, Obudu has been badly spoken about due to poor management, due to all the ills that we hear about in the media. But in recent times, we've seen that today's management of the resort has done such great things. Now, what we have in our package is a tales of what I would call a tales of 2 Nigeria wonders, which will give you a mix of Obudu Mountain Resorts and their Bokim Waterfalls, which of course we know is a key site that we have in Nigeria. So this package actually is a 4-day package that takes you through Obudu Mountain Resort, takes you through Abokim Waterfalls, and then when we go to have like a grand party in Calabar. Now, this package has loads of fun infused into it because we're going to have like the bonfire where we get to have Christmas all-white party, all-white pool party. We get to have lots of tours and everything else that you can imagine. In fact, I would really, really encourage you all to come on this trip to Obudu because this is where God lives. There's nowhere else in Nigeria that God exists. This is the only place. Come and experience the mountain, the holy mountain. Come and experience we have a lot of waterfalls in Obudu. It's amazing. There are so many. And it's unbelievable that one place can embody so much of nature, so much wonder. So please come on this trip with us and come and experience Obudu, the new Obudu, because Obudu right now is recreating its story, is recreating, a narrative, and you all should partake in this history creation. We are making history here, and so please come on the tour with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Geraldine. And I think next year you have to make sure we don't miss Alobe Festival. Okay. And an aside, so many people complain to me, oh, there's this resort on Lagos Island at the beaches. Oh, this problem they have. See, we had lockdown for many months. All the resorts, hotels have not been in use. So you don't expect everything. I've had complaint about, oh, I went to this place. It's not, I know we have been sloppy in what we've been doing before. We didn't have standards like that. But these places have been locked down for months. So please don't expect them to be running very well. So telling me, oh, I went to this, they have complained about some particular places in Lagos. Yeah, those resorts are well promoted on this platform, but they might have issues. Understand? We'll give them like 3-4 months to make some money, to repaint, to do all of that. Then we can begin to criticize. Don't take it too hard on them. Don't tell me, because they have not made money for 6 months. Your problem, the few clients they are getting, so they need some time. I want us to cut them some slack. So I'm going to call Madam Peace Iyare, Peaceful Sky, to share with us her own destination. I know she's doing something in Abuja. Madam Peace, unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, what we have in Abuja is Tour and Fiesta. So, and it's going to take place on 26th of December 2020. And some of the features are city tours, entertainment, local delicacy, tour to the Zuma World, and in short, it promises to be a fun-filled event that there is gonna be none like it. So we are inviting you. We are telling you to come and tour with us.
Okay, thank you. And it's on which day in December?
26th of December.
26th of December, Boxing Day. So I come with my boxing glove. And okay, it's a full day exposure. So thank you for that. And
Abuja artists will be there too.
Oh yeah, some of the embassy people are on, and they can join you and have fun with you while you're there. Okay, thank you. We now need to Osun State. You know there is a video. Do we have the video from Osun State by TBS? If not, then we'll round up. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, madam. So we have for Osun State, we try to show different parts of Nigeria. Then get ready, we are going to dance. We are going to dance all the way. Oh, the big guy, Remlord, is on. So after this, Remlord will share with us.
For the advantage of relaxation and experience to man, TB, we bring you 4 days Christmas extravaganza from 26th to 29th of December 2020, where you would enjoy 3 night 4 days accommodation in 5-star Lime Hotel, Osogbo on bread and breakfast, Osun Osogbo Groove Eco Tour experience, half-day heritage tour of Onis Palace, Moremi site, and Okwaoromeyan, full-day nature tour at Erejesha Waterfall, half-day tour of Susan Wenger's house, and at Tauja's Palace, Osogbo. For booking and inquiries, we are at Block 4, 3rd floor, plot 961, opposite Nipco Filling Station, Ogoluwa, Osogbo. Contact 090-2919-3934 or 081-3301-5240 or www.tourismtbs.com.
Okay, thank you, TBS Stores. I think Geraldine, please share your detail for those who want your package. Share your details, Geraldine. Yeah, so that they can contact you. I can see that the chairman BOT for NATOP and Remlords is here. So please let him share with us. Then we take 1 or 2 questions, then we'll go and dance. Is our guy Remlords on?
Thank you, Ikechi. Wow, we are seeing some people today. We never see Ebele before. Why are we seeing Geraldine today? Ikechi, they have shared our Naija Wonder flyers. My issue is, how was the drone recovered though? Drone, what happened to the drone? It's nice to see everybody again. And hoping to see us this December. Ebele, I must see you this December. Thank you. I'm sure we're having a great time. I'd like to thank everyone. Ikechi, well done. Thanks for all you have done. The Naija 7 Wonders team, great people. I didn't see where Ebele answered the question on where is government. I think I need to go and read it. What she said about where is government. Because we need to find out where government is. So in all of these efforts, we must find out where government is. And that our sister Kemi Soetan said, Nigeria is a tourist heaven. And I agree with her. So that's what we've been trying to explore. And I congratulate every member of the team. I'd like to say that I'm hoping to see everyone in Obudu from 23rd. And I'm ready to host everybody. Nobody should look for my trouble. Please, Ebele and this Geraldine. Thank you, Ikechi.
Thank you. I didn't want to answer the question, where is government? Because there was a secretary of state government who said, okay, they say government has removed you. They say, who is the presidency? So, so I don't want to answer that question. And before we go today, I will take this song and we dance. And in answer to your question, how did we recover the drone? At Obudu, the wind carried our drone and the drone went on its own. It developed wings and flew, but the villagers brought it back for us. So do at a cost. And so you can't fly drone everywhere. And so we are going to dance. Then when we finish dancing, then if there are people with questions, we just answer that and we end this for this year. So I'm calling on the in-house DJ to share with us the music. And I expect all of you to be dancing. I'm watching out, I'm looking, get ready. Oh yeah, give me the music. So I expect all of you to dance and celebrate with us today.
After the reggae, play the blues, the blues, the blues. Make you do as I do, I do, I do. Enjoy yourself, baby boo, boo, boo. Cause even your boo get a boo, boo, boo. Share the gala, share the boo. them the bull. You don't know I'm catching the bull. See money for go like swimming pool. Yeah, you dey give me wings like wedding bull. Baby, anything you want to make I do. I know be tiger back to my boo. Oh yeah, now our master oh, you the bad oh. If your body touch your mortgage, you go get belle. Jesus. After the reggae, play the blues. The blues. Make you do as I do. Enjoy yourself, baby boo. Cause even your boo get a boo. Share the gala, share the booze. Everybody wanna groove. As far as the money they pay, he be oh pop champagne. Ladies call me talk and do. I do. Cause I know they for talk and do. Dance for reggae, dance for blues. That turn by turn, like they do. Oh yeah, my madam, dance for me, my madam. I like how you madam. I spray you many dollars. Oh yeah, no, my madam, dance for me, my madam. I like how you madam. I spray you many dollars. Hey, after the reggae, play the blues. Make you do as I do. Enjoy yourself, baby boo. Cause even your boo get a boo. Share the gala, share the booze. Everybody wanna groove. As far as the money they pay, he be oh pop champagne. Baby say I'm more than good. I mean they put them in the mood. Baby come over my place, oh. My place. If you dance the reggae, dance the blues. If you give up to me, I go take them. I like it the way you shake them. Call me daddy, I go call you mommy. I like it the way you take them. The only way no they fake them. I call you mommy, just call me daddy. Because after the reggae, play the blues. Make you do as I do. Enjoy yourself, baby boo. Cause even your boo get a boo. Share the gala, share the booze. Everybody wanna.
This is the first. So we are going to play the last one for younger people as I go. So this was just having fun and telling us it's been a difficult year, it's been tough, it's been everything, but it's been exciting. We went through it, we survived, and we'll make profit and progress out of it. So I thank you all for this, and I can see that every single person that participated. So I thank you for this. And for the younger people, you know, I've just shared with you two of my jams after the reggae, and I gave you Yeba. So nothing is stopping us now. I expect to be in Rio next week and in Obudu the other week. And in the new year, we'll start again. So we are going to play the last music for the day. I will say bye-bye and see you soon in different places. And I expect all of you to go on a trip. So this is my jam again. So this time, for those who want to see me dance, I'm going to put off my video and I'm going to dance. So, so I see we all had fun today. And thank you all for a very wonderful time. I've enjoyed your company throughout this year. So, okay, so just give me, is here back to you again. So take time, bye-bye, see you some other time, and dance to my music. Bye for all.
Somebody, she want make her come carry her. I'ma make her in one body, yeah. Hey baby, hey, you know what he did? Oh yeah, bring her the bay. Down, girl, go down, down. Yeah, the sound, girl, down. I'm in love, oh. I said I'm in love, baby, let me cover you. When you stand, I'm under you. Oh, na 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 na. Uncle, stop touching. Sorry, madam, sorry. I want to. Go there. I do. Go there. I do it. Go there. She bad me, ọmọ tó ní kàkà yìí, ìkankan kan fani. Kill somebody, she want make her come carry her. Ọmọ mẹ́ta in one body, yeah. Devil, down, go down, down, yeah. I'm in love, oh. I said I'm in love, oh. Baby, let me cover you. When you stand, I'm under you. Oh, na 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 na. Uncle, stop touching. Sorry, madam, sorry. I want to. Go there. I do. Go there. I do it. Go there. Shama she bad me. Ọmọ tó ní kàkà yìí, ìkankan kan fani. Kill somebody, she want make her come carry her. Ọmọ mẹ́ta in one body, yeah. Boy kiss. Thank you. But that baby, the fake buying was on bro.
It's resuscitation records. Eyes on my neck, eyes on my lips. Many days I never sleep. Every day I'm chasing good life. Roller coaster, never tire. Back to sender. You wish me bad, to sender. Yeah, man, I never come down, going higher. Johnny Sisi, load down, cash up, cash out, Onimaga, Bilam, small money, ball out, Usain Bolt, run am, you get the shock clients, lock am, if you no get money, leave am, EFC symbol, Japa, Johnny Sisi, load down, cash up, cash out, Onimaga, Bilam, small money, ball out, Usain Bolt, run am, you get the shock clients, lock am, if you no get money, leave am. EFC symbol, Japa. Yeah, let you go. Hey, come on, let the show me la. Let you go. Come on, let the show me la. Toba go. Black for me, see them and chase you. Them and face you.
Only everybody anyway, now we actually make the tummy. Compare, one more dogosy, one other gossy coat, tag the story. Japan, oh my god, you also should tag the money to the telenegi. When you talk, you look on, Becky go come. Oh, fashion share, I'm cool over come.
Every day I'm chasing good life. Taya, roller coaster, never tire.
I'm a Johnny Sissy.
I go low down.
I don't low down.
Check em.
If you check em, you go know say na confirma. Oh yeah, Chichi, Shoba Tony pẹ̀lú Kiki.
Then don't confirm.
Spencer, abo mo ojiwa yi.
Spencer la.
Alaye Sunny Pros, ariwo ti fẹ́ moriwo. Ó yá Bokoli, àwọn ilé wọn máa ń gbé bọ́dì.
Eyes on my neck, eyes on my wrist. Many days I never sleep. Eyes on my neck, eyes on my wrist. For money I never sleep, money I take the risk. Blacka for me area. To back go me jack by them cashier. I want to meet them carnival. Oh my caloju every carnival. Modest. I want to me baddest. This person Mr. Loda. To buy SCC Japa. Johnny CC, Loda, cash up, cash out. Only maga, Pila, small money, ball out. Modest. I want to me baddest. Usain Bolt, go now, you get it, your clients, lock 'em. Blacka for me area. To back go me jack by them cashier. I want to meet them carnival. Oh my caloju every carnival. Modest. I want to me baddest. This person Mr. Loda. To buy SCC Japa.
It's dope sticks, baby.
It's STG.